Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile achievement. So we're still trying to crush out another jolly revolutionary nation, but I'm fairly happy with the progress we're making, so we're going to go ahead and get that done today. Also too, I've been having a bit of a look around the HRE and trying to figure out the easiest way for us to progress with passing these reforms. Now, at the moment, we have a couple of malices going around for the fact that we have not necessarily accepted all of the cultures within the HRE. Obviously, that is an impossibility. However, I have been looking, and we do have some Saxon here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make this a state, and we're going to go ahead and accept Saxon culture as our own. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and get that done. Let's also make sure that we core up the land. Let's make the most out of that. And then what we're going to do is, if we go over to our nation, we have one more promoted culture. And I think at the moment, Saxon should be the best bang for our buck at this stage. So, let's go ahead and find it. Where is this? Saxon. You should be here somewhere. Okay, there you are. Let's go ahead and promote that culture. And then that would max us out. However, I was having another look around to see what we could do. And I did look at our great projects. And there is one that could benefit us. It's over here in Newfoundland. It is the Inukshuk. I have no idea if that's right. But basically, this thing will go ahead and give us some more max promoted cultures. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get that brought back over to our capital. And then... oh, we can actually spend money to speed it up. Well, I did not anticipate that was going to be a thing, so let's go ahead and pay for that. Cancel that for a second. We'll bring that over to our capital. And then... yeah, we can go ahead and upgrade this thing, which is fantastic. So let's go ahead and throw money at that. In fact, we're going to go ahead and throw a whole stack of money at that. And we're going to keep on upgrading that so we have more and more promoted cultures. So shift click, spend all the money. And then for a third and final time, we could be done with that. So get rid of these. All right, money well spent. A good almost 100,000 ducats, but that's fine by me. So now if we have a check, how are we doing? We have a grand total of 2 more cultures we can accept. Now I think at this stage we're going to go ahead and wait until we've finished up some of these cores. We could go with, what is this? Yeah, here we are. We might maybe pick up some Czech. I feel like that could be somewhat useful. That'll help us out with Moravia and where else? Moravia, Opole. Maybe we don't go with Czech? I don't know. Either way, we'll figure it out. But we're going to let all of our cores core and then we'll come back for that. Alright, so either way, with all of that sorted, let's go ahead and check in on our war. How are we doing? We are trying to siege down Malacca, it seems. Okay, can we order a barrage? That should hopefully speed things up. Yeah, we're making a little bit of progress. Not a stack though, and then... oh, we've got a stack of attrition over here as well. Fully reinforced, we get that every month, so we're only gaining about 1,000 at this stage thanks to attrition. So let's go ahead and split up some of our armies. I don't care if we're stopping a little bit of rebel suppression, as long as we're not wasting all of our manpower coming on in. That is what is important. And then let's see, we don't have a truce with these guys. Maybe we build up another army. They have a, what, 531,000 men, plus all of their friends. Yeah, so that's what, 100, 200, 350, plus another 80,000. Yeah, let's go ahead and build up another template of men. That's probably not a bad idea. 50, 10, 40, I think that is good. It'll take us a year, but that's okay. We'll get them started. And I don't think we're going to attack Jean-Paul until we pass the next reform. At this stage, it should only take us about 2 years, so that should give us enough time to deal with our cause, finish up with this war, and then maybe go ahead and attack. Because the very next one, proclaim the, well, yeah, I don't know what you want to call that. That'll stop us from having to worry about any, what do we call it, any diplomatic relation problems that we're having at the moment. We're actively spending 5 at them, so that will all disappear. And then we also get everybody to be a subject. Yes, so that will be incredibly nice, and definitely be a nice power spike for attacking all of them. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Now we're just going to have to sit back and wait. And as that overextension disappears, that'll also help us out with our HRE princes and their likeliness to back us up with our next reform. Alright, so all this extra power, that'll be fun. We are very prestigious. Alright, how are we doing? 57%. Oh, revolutionary, end of the revolution. Okay, forces of Kedar have vanquished the revolutionary army. Fantastic. So it looks like it's not going to be us, but maybe someone else who has crushed that. I don't see any more revolution. Okay, well that solves that problem immensely. Let's go. Let's see, what do we do here? Who are we at war with? Only these guys? Honestly, I don't really care about all of this land. Let's just double check and see. How are we doing as far as our overextension? We still have most of the year, maybe until September, end of next year. Well, the question is then, do we even care about a peace agreement? Yeah, we can't even peace out because we attacked with the Crush the Revolution CB. Man, okay, fine. That is irritating, but it is what it is. We'll go ahead, take this fort, we'll swing back over to their capital and see about taking that back. We'll crush all of these guys if we can. Alright, and that should hopefully give us enough strength to take out everybody. In fact, you know what? Let's go for their army first. Let's take them on. It is in grassland, so that is a fairly decent fight. Let's just see. Anybody else? Nope. 6,000 men there. Looks like the Malacca is trying to come back. That is jungle, which is defensive. I think what we'll do here is we will wait a month and we will reinforce. We've lost the general. Darn it. Let's hire a new one. Let's go with you, I suppose. And then let's give military access as well. And it looks like someone is at war in the HRE, which is kind of annoying. That will slow down our progress just a fraction. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem in the long run. Alright, firm hand. How's this? Vassal income, vassal force limit contribution. I will happily accept that. Let's go ahead and see. Let's give it another month, and then I think we'll take on that fight. Come on. There we go. Alright. That should be enough to reinforce that army decently. Let's go ahead and shift consolidate. And then let's go ahead and take that defensive fight there. And then what have we got? 100 power. I think we'll hold on to our church power for now. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too bad. Alright. That is a stack wipe. Fantastic. Now let's go ahead and stand on their capital. And maybe we can be done with this war. I really don't feel like having to stick around for too long. But it is what it is. Actually, you know what? Do we just go ahead and blow open the walls 45 power. We are ahead of time on tech, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, let's go ahead and pay for that. Let's also recall our diplomat from wherever they were. I think it was Westphalia. Let's see. Anything we can do with our diplomats. Let's go. Influencing people. Yes, we can continue this. That is nice. Let's go with... who is a tiny little nation who will probably do as they are told. Go with Volgast for now. That should be fine. And then... who else? Saxony. Yep. That should be good. And then conversion successful. That is very good. We want all of that. Brunswick, we'll go ahead and give them a bit of trust as well. And that is a whole stack of core provinces, I think. So let's just quickly double check. We're down to 23%. Soon to be 5. Okay. We should be fine. Let's just go ahead and do these last couple. If we can boost our trust, that would be rather nice. Again, trust is one of those things that we definitely do need to buff up. If we check, let's see, Bosnia. Yeah, opinion, trust. Yeah, trust is 0.2. So we must be just over that 50 mark. I think if we have less than 50 trust, they get a malice against us. So yeah, definitely worth having a little bit of trust. And if we can throw money at them to fix that problem, that is something that sounds rather good to me. Alright, what have we got here? Bengal? You know what? We don't need someone all the way over there. Same with Jean Paul. We're not going to be friends with them at any given point. And same with... yeah, them. I don't think that they are priorities at this stage. So let's just focus on looking after things that we care about. And then we will... yeah, we'll just deal with these things and then single out some specific targets to keep on improving. Because again, that is something that we also need to do to help push things in our favor. Alright, so let's see. Still got a couple more. New trade good. We have livestock. Okay. Nothing too important. I was honestly hoping to see maybe some coal. Coal is always what we are after. Alright, anyone else? Switzerland, that'll do. Trent and Scilly. Come on, what else have we got left? Oh, Holland. Hire people from Munster. Okay. That's fine. And then... where are the nations? Saluzzo. You know what, Dalmatia, yep, we'll happily pick them up. Easy to miss them all the way down there. Right, and we have officially got that core as well. That is excellent. Let's go. Saluzzo. Maybe persuade them to join the HRE. And then... I guess we may as well influence our own people. There is no downside. Do we care about Aragon? You know, we got nothing but money to spend, so let's go ahead and do that anyway. That should help us out. Alright, now let's go with the opinion map mode, I think. Let's go with Munich. Yeah, let's go ahead and start... what is it? Improve relations? 2nd of December. Huh. Okay, well either way, we'll wait a couple of days. That'll be fun. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's also find... Nuremberg, let's go there. Würzburg, that seems decent as well. Still have 2 more. Oh, well, actually, I think we'll only go with 1 more because we need to piece on out of that other war that we're in. Bohemia, Let's go with Lusatia. Try and bring them up to 200. Because there is a limit and caps out at 200. So we'll try and keep the people who are already fairly happy with us as happy as possible. And then everybody else is a secondary thought. Because again, it's not the amount of how many people like you, but how many people are willing to do what we want. That is the matter. Okay. So I think a couple more months should be fine. More trade goods are changing, that's fine. Trade efficiency, that's nice. Not that we don't have buckets of ducats, but yeah, it is what it is. Oh, and there goes their capital. Fantastic. So now we can go ahead and peace on out of this war. That seems ideal. What do we want? We could take some land if we so desired. But I really don't think it's worth it. I can't be bothered micromanaging all of this little area. We'll go with... we'll get them to release a nation, maybe? I suppose that sounds fun. And then... I don't think it matters if they're a vassal. Yeah, let's just go ahead and transfer trade power. Or... You know what, that'll be fine. And whatever money, I really don't care. Alright. Guess that war was, in the end, inconsequential. But that's fine by me. Let's march right back up to where we need to be. Let's also make sure that we're not taking too much attrition with our newly created army. Oh, we also have things we can upgrade. Centers of trade. Alright, sure. We'll happily go ahead and promote one of those. Can't go to level 3. That is a disappointment. I guess we need more merchants. And then we can also seize land. Sure. Why not? There is zero downside to that. Okay, and back up to 100%. That is very, very nice. Alright, Catholic zealots have risen up over in the New World. Well, the good thing is, it looks like British Columbia has more than enough men to keep them handled, so that's fine. And then Coburg is at maximum. That is, let's see, the little green 200. That is good. We'll recall you. And oh, Moravia. Are we already in a relationship with you? Yes, we are. They are a vassal. Let's go ahead and royal marry. And then let's check our states. We have... Yeah, we've accepted Saxon. We could go with Czech, or we could go with maybe Westphalian. Let's check our culture map mode for a second. We have a little bit of Liège, and Helra is Flemish. Same with Flanders. You know what? Yeah, let's have a bit of a check. Flanders, where are you guys? We use you as a spot to check. Alright, so let's see. Minus 4.9 at the moment. So if we did just go ahead and accept, they would just immediately flip. And that's even accounting for the fact that they think that we are a heretic. So that would probably be fairly decent. And then... Yeah, what else? Yeah, I think Flemish is probably the one to go with. And then what else could we do? We could go for Westphalian. I'm sure that would help with Munster here. Yet, Westphalian seems to be... Yeah, that might be an alright one. Oh, again, let's just double check. Yeah, there's a few nations in there. There's Berg. There's Westphalia. So that's at least two that'll happily take away that malice. Munster as well. Oh, and then there's also Dortmund, I see. Okay, so... Yeah, Westphalian could be a good one. Let's go ahead and make that a state. And then we'll go ahead and get that done. Let's go... Where is it? Westphalian. Should probably be down the bottom somewhere. Oh, here we go. 1%. Go ahead and pay for that. And then we have one more. Did we go ahead and accept? Yeah, we did accept Saxon. Okay, so let's go ahead and make Flemish. Hang on a second. Flemish or Dutch? Which one is better? Oh, Holland. They're always going to hate us. They have too much economic power. And then, yeah, that's about where it stops. So let's go with the Flemish. That is already an option for us to accept. So where are you guys? Flemish. There we are. Spend that power. That should give us a nice little boost to our relations there and their reasons to vote for us. If we check it out at the moment, we're already up to 9 princes, which is fairly good. We have a little bit of overextension, and then, well, after that, I think it's just going to be a matter of a little bit of extra imperial authority, which should be good enough, theoretically. Alright, lose 4,000 ducats. Oh no. Whoopsie daisies. Anyway, let's keep on improving relations with people. We do need to make sure that that's going well. Let's see, Platinet's at 200. Nuremberg is 127. Who's close to 200 but not quite there? I don't think Burgundy's going to be too interested. Liège is an option. Actually, you know what? Let's go with Saxony. Yeah, let's go ahead with Saxony. We'll start improving with them, and then I guess we may as well go ahead and pick Liège as well. Improving relation should help boost us up just a little bit. So let's see. Yeah, you guys are getting fairly close to the 200 mark. Lusatia is also growing fairly decently. Also, too, these improving of relations should be fairly quick, given the fact that we have got rid of the majority of our overextension. Alright, treasure fleets, thank you kindly. Flanders, royal marriage. I don't think we have them on our list. Oh no, we do. Oh, Flanders is one of ours. Alright, well, as soon as we can pass this, the better, because then these guys will no longer be eating out of our diplomatic power. Yeah, it's probably not the best way to go about playing things, but given the fact that we want to make as much progress as quickly as possible, I suppose it makes a little bit of sense. Again, maybe not optimal, but given the fact that we just haven't been able to sort out that HRE for so long, it's a bit of a tricky situation. Alright, improved relations, yes, let's go with Paderborn, that should be good. And then, did I see the Anglican diplomacy? How are we doing with that? Still a plus 93, okay. Well, that'll have to be good enough for now. Let's go Bohemia, Stettin, 144. Lubeck, you know what? 154, that's not too bad. Improved relations, still got another 40, 50 to go. Sure, let's go ahead and... oh no, we're already improving. Huh. Okay, what about influencing? Is that available for anyone? Rothenburg, sure. Get that over and done with. And then... I guess that's all that we can do. Yeah, everyone else seems fairly happy, so let's go... what do we want? We could send a gift to a few people. That's probably not a bad play. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's find Saxony. We'd already maxed out with them, with our improved relations, so spending money on them is probably advisable. How much will this cost us? A good 775. Alright, well, we'll do that. That'll last for 5 years, so that should be enough time for us to pass this next one. And then... oh, what else have we got? Oh, merchant spread thin. Alright, absent merchant, that's not good. Support them anyway, lose the diplo power. Sure. That seems good enough. Recall from Liège. Let's just double check. 175. Alright, let's go. We'll recall, and we're going to throw some money at Liège. Let's just go down to our economic actions. Let's go and see... send gift. Yes. And we will give you $1 million as well. There we go. Fixing up all of our problems just by throwing money. In fact, no, still at 9. Alright. Still minus 13. What have we got here? Holland. What have you done? You're a little bit of a jerk, it seems. Demand unlawful territory. What did you consume? What did you You consumed these fellows again. Okay, that's both of them. Let's go. That's East Frisia and East Frisia, and you also have Friesland. Okay, so we're going to demand Oost, and then we'll demand the other, and then we'll go to war with them, I think. That's going to be what we're going to do. Let's... hang on a second. Let's see. Demand unlawful territory. You will return that, thank you kindly. And then because you have not, let's go and wait a month. I'll happily lose a single reform if that allows us to break up them a little bit. I think that could be a good idea. Alright, foreign spy detection. Sure. I'll happily take a little bit of extra foreign spy detection. That would be fairly good. Influencing is over for some, but we continue it with others. Oh, and here we go. Command unlawful territory. You're going to be upset. Either that or if we were to declare war, we could do conquest for some of our smaller fellows. Yeah, I think we're going to try and take all of their stuff. Let's go. Yeah, Bremen and Hainaut. That's not going to be a very difficult fight. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and double check. We're going to demand unlawful territory. I'm happy enough to lose a single authority because at least now we can see out of all the CBs. So conquest, core return, liberation, and liberation of countries. I feel like that's going to be fairly good. Yeah, and that might give us back a little bit of imperial authority for returning a prince to the empire. So that could be quicker. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get ready to confirm. We do need an army in somewhere nearby. Cancel autonomous rebel suppression. We're going to go ahead and crush these fools. And then, yeah, we're going to break up all of their economic power because at the moment, if we check out Holland and the HRE, where are those guys? Here we are. Their economic power is considered a minus 146, which is absolutely devastating. So busting that up would be very, very nice. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I think that should be fine. We'll accept a royal marriage from... wait a second. Bar? No. Oh, no, we do. Never mind. We'll accept. If we go over the 50, that's probably not a terrible thing. We found that we often need a little bit of extra. A little bit extra to bring people over as we gain more reform. So I suppose a year or two isn't going to be the end of the world. If anything, it'll secure our position. And again, this is the last one that we need to do for our main missions anyway, so off we go. Let's go ahead and... actually, hang on a second. Now that we've got that last core, does that change much? Already up to 10. Gaining 0.63. Okay, so in 1 month, that'll take us up to 48. Still need another 20. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and declare the war anyway. We should have enough men. I don't think that they'll be able to really survive. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take the conquest of their capital. Core return, liberation of vassals. And all of that. But you know what? I think maybe we'll declare that war in the beginning of the next one. I think that's a pretty good spot to call things. So if you do want to see that war, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content. And I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.